If you are not clear, it's simple for me to repeat it. Hadith says one thing, Quran says another. Okay? Hadith is Sahih Bukhari. It says that the punishment for zina, if you are married, is rajab. And if you are unmarried, it is flogging, which is in the Quran. I did not dwell on this because this is a different subject on nasakh, which will take time. But I said to you, I have a lecture on the punishment for adultery in the religion of Ibrahim alayhi salam, which is on my website, which is on YouTube. You can listen to that lecture. The hadith begins like this. Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu says, and I was in the classroom of tafsir, and sometimes you doze away in the classroom, fall asleep. Especially when the teacher is an old man and he's chewing something called pan in the classroom. So I was falling asleep, and we were dealing with Suratul Nur. But then I woke up suddenly when I heard that Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu is saying, people would say, we no longer find the ayah on Rajam in the Quran. So let me explain to you. And then he goes on to say, this is the punishment if you are unmarried, and this is the punishment if you are married. So I woke up. I said, oh, there used to be a verse in the Quran, and it's no longer there now. What utter rubbish is this? I've never heard more nonsense. I can't say that to the teacher. You get thrown out of the classroom. But I'm saying to myself, this is a tremendous amount of rubbish I'm hearing here. I'm 20, 23, 24 years of age. That there used to be a verse of the Quran, in the Quran, it's no longer in the Quran today. So all the sleep evaporated and I wake up. When the class was over, I went to the office of my teacher, Maulana Dr. Muhammad Fadlur Rahman Ansari, and mashallah we have his book, 2 volumes, The Quranic Foundations and Structure of Muslim Society, which is outside. I brought only 3 copies with me today. I said to him, Maulana, this is what they just told me in the classroom. That this is Sahih Bukhari saying that there used to be this verse in the Quran on Rajam, it's no longer there. Maulana said to me, son, they're wrong. No verse of the Quran, none, has been forgotten or cancelled or abrogated. None. Cancellation and abrogation and verses being forgotten refers to revelation which came before the Quran, about which Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, مَا نَنْسَخْ مِنْ آيَةٍ أَوْ نُنْسِهَا نَأْتِ بِخَيْرٍ مِنْهَا أَوْ مِثْلِهَا. That we do not cause any ayah to be cancelled, to be abrogated, or to be forgotten. سَنُقْرِئُكَ فَلَا تَنْسَى إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ سَنُقْرِئُكَ فَلَا تَنْسَى إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ. No verse of the Quran, we do not cause any verse, any ayah to be cancelled, abrogated, or forgotten. But we replace it with that which is better or similar. This is known as the ayah of nasakh. So he said, this verse refers to revelations before the Quran. If any verse in the Quran is cancelled, it's abrogated, it's no longer in the Quran, it used to be there. It is Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, he is the only one authorized to say. No one else. Only Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. And he never said about any single verse of the Quran. Not one. Cancelled. Abrogated. Huh? So, this hadith in Sahih Bukhari begins with this statement, which is utterly wrong. It's fabricated. That there used to be a verse of the Quran on Rajab. It's no longer in the Quran now. The question is, what do you do when there is a statement in the hadith, even if it's sahih, which is in conflict with the Quran? What is the relationship between the Quran and the hadith? Our answer is that only the Quran is divinely protected. Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra wa inna lahu lahafidhun. So only the Quran has absolute authenticity. Only the Quran. Nothing else but the Quran has absolute authenticity, meaning authenticity guaranteed by Allah Himself. Therefore, the hadith does not have the same status as the Quran. No. What is the relationship between the Quran and the hadith? Answer: the Quran sits in judgment over the hadith, not vice versa. So we take the Quran to sit in judgment over this hadith. And the verdict of the Quran is that the punishment for zina is flogging.